All right. How we all doing today? Let's get it on. Daily Reflections, March 11th. Good orderly direction. It is when we try to make our will conform with God's that we begin to use it rightly. To all of us, this was a most wonderful revelation. Our whole trouble had been the misuse of willpower. We had tried to bombard our fears with it instead of attempting to bring it into agreement with God's intention for us. To make this increasingly possible is the purpose of AA's 12 Steps, and Step 3 opens the door. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 40. All I have to do is look back at my past to see where my self-will has led me. I just don't know what's best for me, and I believe that my higher power does. G.O.D, which I define as good orderly direction, has never let me down. But I have to let myself down quite often. Using my self-will in a situation usually has the same result as forcing the wrong piece into a jigsaw puzzle. I want to play a game. Exhaustion and frustration. Step 3 opens the door to the rest of the program when I ask for God's guidance. I know that whatever happens is the best possible situation. Things are exactly as they are supposed to be, even if they aren't what I want or expect. God does for me what I cannot do for myself if I let Him. And just for today, March 11th, lightening the load. It will not make us better people to judge the faults of another. It will make us better people to clean up our lives. Basic text, page 38. Sometimes we need something tangible to help us understand what holding a resentment is doing to us. We may not be aware of how destructive resentments actually are, we think. So what? I have the right to be angry, or I might be nursing a grudge or two, but I don't see the harm. To see more clearly the effect that holding resentments is having in our lives, we might try imagining that we are carrying a rock for each resentment. A small grudge, such as anger at someone driving badly, we might be represented by a pebble. Harboring ill will toward an entire group of people might be represented by an enormous boulder. I want a rock. If we actually had to carry stones for each resentment, we would surely tire of the weight. In fact, the more cumbersome our burden, the more sincere our efforts to unload would be. This is why most people come in the program, just to blow their load. You didn't need that part. The weight of our resentments hinders our spiritual development. If we truly desire freedom, we will seek to rid ourselves of as much extra weight as possible. As we lighten up and become the diet version of ourselves, we'll notice an increased ability to forgive our fellow human beings with their mistakes and to forgive ourselves for our own. Will nourish our spirits with good thoughts, kind words, and service to others, and be less likely to die of heart disease. Just for today, I will seek to have the burden of resentments removed from my spirit. And with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining me. It means everything to me that you're here with me today on this journey. You have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you're tuning in from. Thank you so much. With that, I'm going to take 24 hours for myself and wish you another 24 hours of continued sobriety or whatever it is you're doing to stay alive right now. And with that, I'm going to pass and ask you to just stay safe.